Hello everyone, I'm Stacy. For the next 3 minutes or so, I will give you a brief introduction about my independent report. Okay, let's get started.
Firstly, my topic is the globalization's impacts on developing countries' event industry. As we all know, globalization is one of the most significant trends in the world now, and it influences the world economy, society, and culture development. In my report, I will analyze its influence on event industry in developing countries. The theoretical interpreting is globalization and its impacts on tourism and hospitality industry. And the aim of my study is to analyze globalization's impacts on particular event industry in developing countries. In addition, key topics that will be addressed in my report are both the positive and negative globalization impacts in different kinds of events in developing countries. Okay, next, let me to introduce 5 key pieces of literature to you now. The first one is Tourism, Globalization and Development, Responsible Tourism Planning, wrote by Reed in 2003. This book provides many theoretical definitions of globalization, and this book is very useful to help me to analyze the impacts of globalization to tourism industry as a whole. The second one is Tourism and Globalization, the International Division of Tourism Production, a journal article from Journal of Travel Research. This article provides a theoretical and empirical evidence of various aspects of international division of tourism production, including business events, cultural events, and so on, which is relevant to my topic. The third one is Coming to Terms with Leisure and Globalization, wrote in 2006. This article is helpful to know people's motivations on tourism during globalization trend, which will be included in my report. The next one, named Tourism, Globalization and Cultural Change, an Island Community Perspective, by MacLeod in 2004. This book analyzed a significant issue, that is the cultural change of destinations during globalization, which I will cover in my report too. The last one is Globalization versus Regionalization, and the winner is, wrote by Mahana in 2008. In this article, both the advantages and disadvantages of globalization and regionalization are discussed. Finally, I will show you guys my expected structure of my independent report. Specifically, I will identify globalization and introduce the key theory of globalization's impacts on tourism and hospitality industry. Then, I will analyze both the positive and negative impacts on event industry. For the next, I will divide event industry into different segmentations such as the business event, cultural events, and mega events, and so on, and I will analyze these impacts separately. Finally, I will narrow it down to the developing countries.
I think you guys must have a brief understanding about my independent report now. I hope you've enjoyed my presentation today. Thanks for your attention.